for the rest of the night because on hosting duties now is Wesley. Wesley, welcome to Speedromizer V.
Thank you. I am very happy to be here. I had a lot of fun last year hosting, had a lot of fun last year watching, and this year what I've seen so far is just great. So, thank you so much for having me, everybody. I hope we're gonna have a great time. I hope we're gonna raise the money that we can for community, and I just really hope everyone has a great time and, you know, stay safe, everyone. Alright, everybody, it is time for the next run. We are going to be running Earthbound. Everybody welcome frozenspade and Derek, GNC. Spade will be running Earthbound for us. And
well, hello everybody. It's me again. You thought you got rid of me, but no, I am back here to run now Earthbound Boogie %, and I have my teacher with me here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Derek GNC, and I have been playing Earthbound, particularly this category, for several years now, so I am excited to see someone else play this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time. I know there's going to be lots of Earthbound fans in the chat, but the first things first, Derek, can I get you to choose my flavor of Windows for the run?
Ooh, this is a lot of responsibility. I'm going to go with the oft unused peanut flavor.
Ooh, peanut, a nice golden brown, if you will. Let's do it. Okay, so the first things I got to do before we get the run started, and I just like to use my gamer tag here, is we're going to put in names for all the characters. I'm just going to do a frozen, and so this is the kind of game where you do want to keep character names to just one character long. And could you elaborate more about that, Derek?
Yeah, so it kind of just saves a couple frames. Is if you name it something a little bit shorter. So if you're going for your high record times, that is what you want to do. You want to name your character single digit or single characters, and you'll be good to go.
All right, and I think we can do a lot more explaining about what's going on once we get into the game. But if we're all ready, I think we can get started here. Okay. And let's do it in a 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, have fun.
All right, thank you. So this category is called Boogie %. And what does that entail for us, Derek?
Yeah, so basically that means we go from the start of the game all the way to the third town, or third main town of Threed, and we battle the Boogie tent and grab the fly honey. Time officially stops when we snag that fly honey from the garbage can. So we're going to see, it's really the first major hurdle in the game that if you're playing it casually, you go up against the tent and you go, okay, I got rocked, I'm ready to take a break now. But we're going to do it pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're going to try to go pretty quickly.
That's accurate. I love how the run starts off with an immediate, like, a minute and a half, about a minute of input break.
Yeah, just a nice chance to collect your thoughts. And we're off to the races now. So I'm going to come in here, and we're going to grab one item here. And I like to just go ahead and equip it immediately.
Yeah. I think I generally take like a couple steps, just get towards the door and then go that way.
Yeah, so this first excursion outside, we don't have to worry about any enemies. So I'm gonna do my best to try to take the corners as best I can. I'm still pretty new to the run, so some of it might look a little rough, some of it might look a little pretty good. I'm going to take a little sneaky path behind those trees there.
It's good to me. We talk about how excellent those pajamas are.
Yeah, I love Ness in the pajamas. Okay.
For those who are curious, there actually is an entire category called Pajama Percent, where you get to stay in those pajamas.
Yeah, Pajama Percent is a run I kind of have on the radar for maybe something to try after Boogie Percent, but we'll see. No promises. Just because Ness is so good.
Agreed.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about any enemies just yet, but coming up in not too long, we're going to start getting into one of the main crunchy bits of the speedrun, and that's how to deal with enemies.
Yeah. So which one do you want to take? And I'll talk over the other one. We got two different ways.
You maybe talk about stutter stepping.
Probably a good idea. So stutter stepping is a little bit complicated, but at the same time, in practice, it's not. So what this is going to entail is mashing the buttons, and there is a specific frame rate frequency, but mashing it is going to get you in the ballpark. So basically, every time you are within the enemy's radius, they're going to start basically scanning for inputs. And if they get an input, they're going to start moving towards you. But they don't start scanning for several frames. So basically what we're going to be doing is starting and stopping so that they never actually see us moving, but we are definitely moving. It's complicated to explain and to understand the frame information, but really I think you can attest there, Frozen, that it comes down to mash.
Yeah, it's just, for me, in learning this, it's just a case of trying to just get a feel for the rhythm, and then should be good.
Yeah, that's what a lot of this game is, just kind of feeling how the game is kind of treating you today, and going with that.
Yeah. So a little bit of just kind of running around the house and picking up the trail of plot coupons to get the things rolling. But we're going to leave the house here, and we're going to get our first instance. Oh, whoop. There we go. Instance of having to deal with enemies. And so one technique, let's see, I'm feeling a little bold here. We're going to sneak by that crow. And so what you're probably going to end up seeing some is... I'm feeling a little scary there.
That second crow is questionable.
Okay, we got a dog. I don't like that either. So what I'm doing here is kind of going back and forth. And I don't have this down to an exact science just yet. Okay, maybe I can... Oh, nope. Okay.
You'll be okay, though.
Yeah, we can get our way out of this fight. And he'll hit me a couple times, but it should be fine. Ideally, we get sneak past all the encounters as we climb the hill here, but I'll just fight my way out. And I'll take a safety heal in a bit. Okay, we got a cookie there.
I like that the crows move in a serpentine up and down motion. So if you get them stuck on, say, the bushes or some of the other architecture in the land, you can definitely get them hung up and you can just walk right past them. But that didn't happen today. But that was a great hill climb.
Yeah, one encounter is not too bad. Oop, one more step there. So you're going to see a little bit of cases where since I'm still learning, I'll not quite line up to interact with characters and such. But we're going to do our best here. So we have a moment, yeah, where I'm holding turbo and we got some dialogue. So if we have anything early on from the host here to read out, now's a good time.
Yeah, so we actually have a sorry. There is something I did want to read, yes. I wanted to talk a little bit about QMUNITY, our charity that we are raising money for today. QMUNITY is British Columbia's queer, trans, and two-spirit resource center, providing a safe space for two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual folks and their allies. They improve the lives of their communities and provide with the support through an array of programs and services, like its youth, seniors, and older adults, counseling, employment, and informational and referral programming and services. They connect folks through volunteer opportunities and peer support groups. QMUNITY also provides education services and queer inclusivity training through publications, one-on-one consultations, and interactive workshops. So at any time, you can type up !donate in the chat, and that'll bring you to a link, sorry. That'll bring you to a link where you can actually donate to QMUNITY, and all funds go directly to them. We aren't taking any of the profit. We are completely non-profit. So please, if you are feeling generous, if you are feeling like supporting the LGBTQ community in Canada, go ahead and run over and donate. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that, and I think it's a good time for, can you explain a little bit what's going on with Starman here, Derek?
Yeah, so Starman, let's go back and talk a little bit about plot, and then we can talk about what Starman is doing here.
Absolutely.
Basically, in the future, an unknowable evil known as Gygas, or as the community at Earthbound community likes to call him, Boogie, great name. Basically, in the future, Gygas is doing some shady stuff. So one of the people comes back, Buzz is kind of like a, coming back to start the rebellion. Comes back and sees Ness and says, hey, by the way, you're going to be the chosen one to defeat Gygas, so let's go ahead and get started on that now. Starman comes back to take out Buzz because Gygas doesn't like that. So Starman decides to come back, and you have to basically fight Starman, which is, it's not a dangerous fight, because Buzz is going to say, hey, I'm going to throw up a psychic shield, so the psychic damage, instead of magic, it's all psychic damage, so fire, ice, that sort of thing. None of it's going to affect our characters. And then every other turn, Buzz is going to hit really hard, hopefully. So it is a free boss fight. So it feels good. But it just depends upon how fast Buzz wants to go.
Yeah, and I wasn't paying super close attention, but I think we did get what you might call a 2-cycle there on the Starman fight, so that's good.
Yeah,
and,
really good.
Ran to the house to take a safety heal there. I found that it's better to do it before going to Pokey's house than after.
Yeah. After is definitely a time loss with taking a photograph. I feel I'm contractually obligated to mention that these folks' names are Aloysius and Lardna Minch.
That's right, yeah. And so...
Great names.
Yeah, great just naming overall through the Earthbound games. Okay, I have to be very careful here. We might fall into the classic Ocarina of Time trap. Do you want to hear it again? Do you not want to hear things again a third time?
Are you sure you don't want to hear it?
Successfully got past that. Yeah, so normally I have a controller that has a turbo on it. So I have to switch from A to B there at the right time to say, yes, I understand, and no, I don't want to hear it again. Otherwise, if you're just mashing A, you're going to get stuck in a loop.
So one of the things that I do, I don't actually use the turbo controller. You can mash L and A for confirm, and then B and select for negative to deny. So the first one, you just mash L and A, and as soon as he goes, hey, do you understand? Yes. And then you switch over to B and select, and it still processes it through. And the next question is, do you want to hear that again? And you immediately mash into no.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to do it.
Really cool.
So I'm a fan of this, kind of how this shopping route works out here. So we're going to come over to this ATM. We're going to pull out 40 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we're going to buy 3 things. First thing I'm going to buy is the T-ball bat, and that's going to upgrade our offense. Okay. But you saw earlier I picked up the Mr. Baseball cap. I'm going to trade that out for a regular baseball cap. That's going to lose 1 defense, but I sell Mr. Baseball cap for 99 bucks, which lets me also buy a cheap bracelet, which overall, now I've increased my defense even more. Okay, there we go. I was being a little careful with the shopping. But yeah, that's a way we can squeeze out a little bit more defense with the money that we have. It helps us keep us safe for these first few fights here. So I'm taking a bit of a path here, which I understand helps us to despawn enemies. I'm going to dig in the trash for just a little bit of extra safety healing item. We're going to fight this guy right here.
Hope we're good, Pogo Punk.
Oh, we got a miss. That can happen. And then we got a smash on the other side of it. So, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
So I think with that extra crow fight, we're 1 level ahead of where we normally would be. I am going to go ahead and drink my can of fruit juice. And while I'm at it, I think I'm going to eat that cookie we picked up earlier.
Yeah. Good idea.
Just keep topped up. We have 1 more guy to fight right here. This is another Pogo Punk. So hopefully this is another smooth sailing. We don't miss 5 times in a row. Okay. He fell down. So there's different types of actions they can do. Do you want to talk about that, Derek?
Yeah, so especially with the Pogo Punks, when they charge forward, they actually have a not insignificant amount of chance to miss, just completely. So it kind of gives you a free turn, but otherwise they are just gonna attack you. The one thing that really is charming about Earthbound is like all of the different attacks that the enemy has are just like, and they hit you, and they did this. It's straight up like, hey, they swung their hula hoop in this battle, or they charged forward. So all the attacks just look slightly different, but they are a lot of just straight up attacks.
Okay, yeah, I used my bread roll maybe a little early, so I'm gonna play it safe and life up here.
Yeah, especially with Frank. Yeah, you gotta life up.
Okay, so I'm gonna start out with a bash. Okay, said something nasty. I have to kind of watch my HP level. Ooh, a smash there. He should die here.
There you go. That was a really good Frank. So one of the interesting strategies for that is basically if you take any damage, you heal. No matter how much damage it is, because Frank can hit you really hard. So as soon as you take damage, you go ahead and heal, and you get ready for the next attack.
Yeah, so this fight here is fairly scripted. Just gonna go ahead and life up on turn 4. So you tax basically every other turn. And we do have to keep in mind that he can deal a lot of damage
just
like
like
that one. In fact, we're gonna heal here. Or I could have done it next turn.
Safe. Yeah, good call on that one.
And there
All
we
right,
go.
GG on the Frankenstein.
All right, I'll take that. All right, so I like this little trick coming up here. Not a trick, but something you could very easily miss in a casual playthrough. I'm gonna get through this dialogue in a second. There we go. I'm gonna go out and back in and talk to Frank, and he can give us a free heal, which we would love to see.
When I played this game casually for too long to admit, I didn't know about that. It wasn't until I started speedrunning this category that I was like, wait a minute, you can get a free full heal from Frank? I'm feeling a little cheated.
Yeah, in the door, please. Thank you. All right, yeah, it's very convenient for the speedrun to have that free heal there, because you do get beat up quite a bit, and you might have to expend quite a few resources if you're pretty unlucky to get through the fight there. But that was pretty good. Only had to dip into our psychic points. We still have all our healing items that we want. We got a bunch of hamburgers. And in fact, we're going to buy even more hamburgers. We're going to fill our pockets with like 12 hamburgers. Not actually 12, but basically.
I think it's, I think you have 2 hamburgers, so I think it actually is 12.
All right, let's go.
I think you can buy 14. If I remember my pathing correctly. I love that you fill your pockets with hamburgers, and for those who are interested in this, the burgers cost $14 a piece, and this game was made in '94. Somebody can run the inflation math on that one.
Yeah, I never really put that together, but those are expensive hamburgers.
Yeah, they're hamburgers, not cheeseburgers though, too. You are not paying for that extra slice of cheese.
That's right. And this game actually has a condiments-based system to it, so these are plain hamburgers.
I imagine they are a bun and they are a patty of meat. Good luck. That's it. That's all you get.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now that our pockets are full of hamburgers, we're heading to the grind spot. Is this dog gonna bother me?
No,
they're gonna run away. Okay, wonderful. So oh, I got blocked. Sometimes NPCs will do that. They'll just get right in your way.
The true end boss, really.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a kind of a neat strat that I've that you learn to kind of handle this grind. So we're looking for specific groups of enemies, and when I see these mice, it's not quite what I'm looking for. So I'm going to despawn them, maybe use a little stutter stepping to get them off screen. Okay, get past that guy. So I'm trying to get to a certain spot in the cave here, and we're almost there. Okay, so I'm looking at these rocks here. Okay, I see a mouse there. Can I get him stuck on the corner? Yes, I can. So I'm going to do a little wiggle here. Come on. Slugs, there we go. They didn't want to come out to play. So I'm looking for these attack slugs to do my grinding on. And do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so the attack slugs are basically our EXP. This is our grinding section of the run, and this will be the only grinding section of the run. So what we're doing is we're just trying to fight packs of them until we reach level 8, so we can learn our PSI move, our main damage count. So it's gonna take, I think the calculation was 15, 20 slugs?
I think it's 22.
To get up to level 8.
Is the minimum to get, actually I'm gonna
now,
heal really quick.
When watching one of your VODs, do you tend to go up to level 9 just for the extra safety, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be going a little bit extra up to level 9, which, when you level up in this game, it kind of, there's certain spots where I found that you kind of will have a guaranteed, you know exactly how much HP you'll have and exactly how many psychic points you'll have. But I feel like level 9 gets me to 90 HP and 30 psychic points, so I can potentially get off 3 PSI Rockins on Titanic Ant. which really just, I think, makes it much more safe for a marathon setting. Normally, I think in the future, when I continue to grind for PBs, because I do enjoy this category quite a bit, I'll be cutting out that extra level of grinding, because it is going to take a minute here, a few minutes, in fact, a couple minutes extra.
Yeah.
But I'm basically going to just stick to the script here and stay in this spot. Because we have that mouse kind of stuck on the corner, this spawn location won't spawn any more mice, but it will continue to spawn attack slugs. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for lag as I'm kind of going just right between that barrier. And if I feel the lag, then I know that some slugs spawned over there. And so I kind of walk over, try and pull them towards me, and rinse and repeat. So we hit level 7, so we got 2 more levels to go. So now is a good time. If there is anything more from the host, let's hear it.
Hi, yeah, thank you. So I actually wanted to bring up the merch Speedromizer has, because I think that's really cool. I'm still waiting on getting my own merch. So Speedromizer now has a shop that is open all year round. Everything from shirts and hats to novelty items, including mugs, stickers, bags, coasters, more bags, and even pillows. All of the designs you've come to know over the past 4 events, and now 5. 20% of every item sold will be paid directly to Speedromizer and QMUNITY. Get your hands on some fresh Speedromizer branded merchandise at speedromizer.live/merch. Thank you.
I need to go check out that merch.
Yeah, I'll have to give it a look. That sounds wonderful. Thank you. So I think we're getting... I lost count of the slugs, but I based on my gamer sense, I feel like we're getting close to level 8 here.
One of the amazing Earthbound community members is saying we need 2 more packs for level 8.
Okay, so that was 1. And you can sometimes not get the full 4, but we've had good luck so far of only getting 4 packs.
Really good luck on it.
Yeah. I did a practice run last night, and I was on the struggle bus to get slugs to spawn. So this has been wonderful so far.
Yeah. So the interesting thing is, really, like you said, our biggest RNG, and honestly the biggest source of time loss is actually potentially right here. Because if the slugs just don't want to spawn, they just won't. And then you're kind of stuck, just waiting for slugs to come in. There is other sources of RNG where, a Titanic ant will just decimate you and you really have no say in the matter. But the slugs have the biggest time variance. Mm-hmm. So that's always the stressful part.
Yeah, because you're rolling the dice so many times for these slugs. Yeah, you're gonna get a big bit of RNG variance. So I forget the count. I think it's, maybe somebody knows, but I think it might be 3 or 4 more packs of 4 to get up to level 9. Maybe it's more than that.
I don't know. Typically, I don't go for level 9.
Yeah, I know this is a Frozen Spade exclusive strat. Well, probably not exclusive, but... Yeah, go ahead.
For a marathon setting, it's not a bad strat. Especially if you're learning the marathon or learning category. And I highly recommend going up to level 9 to kind of get that game sense and get some runs under the belt, and then you can start optimizing. I think that's a really good idea. You're not shooting for a PB, you're not, or the astronomical time saves, or you're not doing any of the races, because there is tournaments that the Earthbound community holds. And so if you're going for safe strats, especially for a marathon such as this, yeah, I don't blame you. Level 9 is a perfectly safe strat.
Come here, Bugs. Yeah, I figure that with level 9, like the chance of success at Titanic Ant probably goes from 60% to like 90%, just to put a rough estimate on it. So I figure spending the extra time is better than dying and then having to run all the way back here. Okay, we gotta be getting close. My gamer sense tells me we're getting close. I'm actually gonna check my EXP here.
Because
15. You know what? We're gonna fight a mouse.
If you were to take an L this early, you are going to go back to mom's house. You're going to have to go back to bed, fully heal and get your power points back. Come out, and then you're going to get a photograph on top of that. So dying is nothing but a time loss. So going to level 9, not a bad decision.
And we're here. So now we just have to make our way through the rest of the cave. You could try and come up with a strat. I'm gonna try to get past those guys. And now there's a guy here. We're pincered. So we're gonna get my stutter stepping warmed up. Okay. Okay, relax.
You got this. I believe in you. You got this.
We're getting there. Come on. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
And then, okay, now I have a guy here. Ooh, okay, I don't want to get pincered on the rope. So now I'm going to despawn him. So I went up the rope and there's guys at the top. Like so. Then I couldn't go back down without running into the rowdy mouse there. Okay, I think we're clear. There's some guys here.
If you do end up taking a fight, you could use Rockin', and then you immediately have a butterfly outside.
Oh, shoot. Okay, that's bad. But I spent all my psychic points on healing.
Yep. You should be, and I say that with some air quotes, should be okay. At 80 HP, you should.
Do I have a good chance to run, or should I just bash my way
I'd auto out right now.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna take some hits. I'm probably gonna need to farm for a second butterfly, just to get all my psychic points and health back up. But that should be fine. It shouldn't take too much longer. But otherwise, yeah.
Go ahead. So if you go outside, there is a pretty high chance of a butterfly. Then if you go back inside and then back outside, and you just continually do that, the butterfly has a high chance of spawning in.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, we got slept. We woke up. It's fine. Let's see. Give me the bomb drop.
No, you don't want the bomb drop. Bomb drop curses you.
Is that the lore? I wasn't familiar.
Yeah, that's kind of the lore of if you get the bomb drop, you are cursed. But that being said, I did recently nearly PB off of the bomb drop because you can use it against Titanic Ant. So I mean, you kind of cursed, but you're kind of also maybe lucky, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right, good to know. Okay. Smooth sailing here. Couple more rooms to go before we're... Oop, I don't like that one. Don't like that one. Let's try that again. Okay. My stutter stepping is not on point today.
At level 9, you should be able to Oko it. With the standard twirl.
That is a good call.
So, at level 8, if you're at 24 offense, you can take out single ant bites. So level 9, you're practically guaranteed to be able to.
Oh, no.
Again, apparently I lie.
Okay.
What is your offense stat at?
We're gonna check for science. Am I just 20? Wow, really low.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna disagree with you on that one.
You know what? I'm gonna just spend the hamburger. here. Because we have the extra level, we should be pretty safe in this fight, so. We have all the hamburgers and the extra level, so we're going into Titanic Ant very safe here.
Yep.
We want to start with a PSI rocking because there's 2 baby ants hiding in the back there. Oh, we had a miss?
Ooh.
I don't like that. Can you stop with the life ups, please? Okay, that's a good hit there.
Yeah, 100's not bad. Here
Ooh,
for it.
I'm getting a little low here. I might double burger.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's get... Hopefully we don't get magneted here. Okay. Another PSI rocking. So had he not gotten healed a bunch of times, that probably would have took him out, and that's part of the appeal of hitting level 9. Oh, he got shielded.
The shield will take 3 hits unless you get a smash to break through.
Okay, we got some marathon luck going on here. Okay, we're gonna play it safe. Give me a big hit. Give me some good hits here, Ness.
One more to break? Okay, there's the shield break.
Come on. It's gotta be getting close. There he is.
There we go. GG.
Okay, but getting past Ant without dying always makes me happy.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. It's
the
been
first
one of the
major
pain points
hurdle
in learning this run.
I will say, so I feel I am very contractually obligated to say, even the high skill cap runners, if Titanic Ant says not today, you're doing Titanic Ant again. All right. So even at the very top ranks, even in the very finals of Boogie percent races, you will still sometimes see deaths. They happen. They never feel great, but so it's not a testament of skill or anything like that. It's just sometimes Earthbound just goes, you know what? Go home, eat some of your favorite meal, take a photograph, and why don't you try again? If you used all your burgers, you're gonna have to buy more burgers, though. That's the only dangerous part.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, yeah, sometimes Earthbound just decides it's gonna be Earthbound and kind of on your own.
Yeah, so, this is really kind of a speed run that has to do a lot with, resource management. But as an RPG, also, a lot of just RNG is going to be a factor on what enemies are going to decide to do.
Yeah. And it mostly comes down to, once you're past the slugs, let me be very clear, it mostly comes down to the bosses that are going to be your big source of RNG. There is some with random enemies, but it's mostly going to be your bosses, and it's going to come down to your PSI, whether or not it hits. Because your PSI actually has a chance to just completely whiff. And then you have spent 10 power points, or your magic, and you got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and, being an RPG speedrun, we're not going to over-level, so resources are very limited.
True.
Okay, so we have a bit of a gauntlet coming up here. We have 5 fights in a row. So again, resource management, we're going to try and, take these guys out quickly. We got 4 regular fights and then 1 kind of a boss cop fight. So you try to want to maintain a healthy HP going from one fight to the next, but we'll see what happens. You never know with RNG. What's gonna do here? So these guys normally take 3 hits. We are a bit over leveled, so if we get really high rolls, we can actually do it in 2. I'm gonna play it a little safe here on this one. We'll life up here. I lifed up first. Ow, he's beating me up.
Hopefully you get a burger drop off this.
Hey! Oh, I'm full up on burgers. That's okay.
No, definitely, yeah.
I should remember to leave an empty spot just in case that happens, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
The other thing that could have mitigated that is instead of using PSI to heal, using a burger.
Oh, you're right. That's a good call. I'll have to remember that.
Because now at this point, you do not want to use any more power points whatsoever.
Yeah, we're trying to save 20 for the final guy. So that way we can do 2 PSI rockins, which, barring really low rolls, should take him out in 2 hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but I'd say these fights are going pretty well so far.
Oh yeah, I'd 100% agree on that one.
Time to bust out the burgers. Ouch.
I would double burger.
Yeah.
That would be my thought.
Feeling doubly. Oh yeah, that was a good call. Okay, let's go for it. Ouch.
I think it's a 55 for burger, 45 for PSI. So at this point, you still burger.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
good.
good.
Okay. Not getting the crushing chops. Oh, okay. Well.
Good smash, good smash.
Good smash, but that puts me in an awkward spot here. So that 5th guy runs away, and then now we get to fight Captain Strong. So I'm gonna bust out a burger off the go here, and mash in case he gets angry. Okay, now we're fine.
Okay, not bad.
PSI rockin' number 1. Oh, he guarded. I don't like that. Oh, still strong hit.
It's not bad.
There we go.
There you go. GG on Captain Strong.
Okay, got a little dicey there. We're a little low. I will spend my last 5 psychic points to heal up. We shouldn't get into any encounters.
Yeah, you should be good at this point. Or you can use some burgers and empty some inventory.
That's true. Let me see what we're looking at. Oh, we got lots of burgers. Let's use a burger. Oh, that was a low roll on the burger, though. I think we're fine.
Yeah, you should be okay.
Now we're gonna run on down to Tucson. We've fought all those guys. We can get through here. Okay, those guys are gonna run away. We have to watch out. There are some mushroom enemies that can spawn here. And pick up an extra burger here.
Fungus are not very fun guys.
No. Sometimes I see some sneaky guys right on that entrance, and
Yeah,
they try to
that'll happen.
ambush you. And that's always terrifying. Okay, but we're safe. I'm gonna run into the department store. So we need 2 things here. I'm gonna run over to there's an ATM here. And I'm gonna do normally you'd pull out a smaller amount, but with all the extra levels, I can pull out a little bit more money in a fewer amount of inputs. I'm gonna pull out $600. That's for some shopping we're gonna do a little bit later and some other stuff. But we need
I recommend putting
enough.
200 back, because when you take your death warp, you lose half of your money and you're not spending all of it. Oh no, you should be fine. You're battling your couple boss. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
No, yeah, I've tried this out before. We're good.
Okay. I play it personally a little tighter, where I like basically pull out exactly what I need.
I'm getting my route mixed up.
I'm the one that caused it. Talking about death warps.
Yeah, okay. So the next thing we need to do is not go to the hospital. Oh, I see that guy there.
That was spooky. Standing behind that light post, like.
Yeah, he's... Oh, and there's another guy. Okay, I'm gonna just go wide here. I can't fit. Okay, sometimes navigating through the trees and the bushes and stuff can be pretty tricky, but there we go. So we need to go visit Apple Kid here. Oh, come on. He's dodging me. Okay, we need to make sure we have one food item, and we have plenty. Have a hamburger. Yes, we're gonna give him 200.
You get a receiver phone. I love that.
I'm gonna, you know what? It's here. I'm gonna take this butterfly.
Free
So we're gonna
butterfly,
try and
can't
use
complain.
a couple butterflies to get our resources back up for safety as we trek through, what's it called? Peaceful Rest Valley? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Nope. Not very peaceful, though.
No. There's some gnarly enemies. Alright, if you're just gonna give me a couple free butterflies, we'll take it. Be extra safe. Because part of the trick with Peaceful Rest Valley is that the corridors are pretty tight. So you can, like, maybe you're despawning enemies and it's all gravy, and then all of a sudden you're pincered between two bad guys, and then it's, well, then you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So you want to have some resources to work with, just in case you get into a fight.
That was an excellent,
Yeah, only
excellent spark cave.
like a couple. Okay, I see that UFO. I don't want to deal with that. They move like crazy people, and they are very fast as well. Ugh. Go away. Go away. Okay. Okay, so we just need to dip our toes in to get started here. I just need to see... barely spawn in the iron pencil statue there, just to kind of progress the story flags. Okay, and oh, I see you there, UFO.
So
He's still there.
Ooh.
Go away. Ah!
Ooh.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the pincers. Okay, I think... Okay, we're in the cave.
Something I hadn't really processed, really honestly until now, is once you finish the slug grind, that is the very last, on a perfect run, that is the very last random encounter you will make.
For Ness. But there are some nigh unavoidable encounters once we get to Jeff and Winters.
That is true. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, that one makes sense.
Oh, I don't like those
They're
guys.
I feel like they're more scripted than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I have seen the legendary triple skip there, and at that moment I knew that I had seen the world's greatest thing, and
man.
everything else would pale in comparison.
Yeah. Tucson is scaring me today with all these bad guys. Okay, we made it to the park. So Apple Kid called us up there. Says he's got a pencil eraser. Wonderful invention there. We have to come over to the lag-in park, as I like to call it. So this game is no stranger to lots of sprites on screen equals more lag. And we'll see a really strong example of that in a little bit. I see you down there. Blue Tony? Okay. Okay, we're good. So now that we have the pencil eraser, we can run back through, all the way through Peaceful Rest Valley here.
Yeah.
And so while
Peaceful
we
Rest Valley-
just...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna throw over to our host if you had anything while we're just doing a lot of walking.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. So I actually wanted to bring up something fun that I'm pretty interested in. We have a Minecraft server. Cherry Blossom is a family and LGBTQIA friendly towny Minecraft server that is a non-pay to win. Very important to me. With a dedicated community growing every day, Cherry Blossom offers a variety of ways to play, from traditional MC MMO survival to minigames, including Uno and Connect 4. A welcoming community with dedicated staff. Come check them out at cherryblossom.apexmc.co.
Thank you. That sounds like fun. Okay, so pencil, eraser, and boop. All right.
I love the metatextual thing of like, what does it do? It erases pencils, including pencil-shaped statues.
Oh, geez, Louise, with these bad guys. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, there was not much I could do there.
You should be okay.
I'm gonna blast him one time. Come on, give me a good roll. Okay. That's why we find the butterflies. Okay. Let me life up. There's still a sprout there, so I'm gonna despawn him. I tried to react, but he had his sniper set right on my butt, so... Okay. I'm gonna try to do some movement here. Okay, must not have worked. Okay, we got a butterfly here, so that's good. We'll top... He's running away, but I caught him. Should be good to go now. In case of any more encounters. Ooh, I see you there, guy. He was coming. He was coming for me. Okay, so I'm trying to just really keep my eyes on the edge of the screen in case I see any bad guys. Like, ooh.
That's the interesting part of when you learn this run is you stop looking at Ness, and you start looking at the edge of the screen going, where am I going to be? Where I'm at is fine, but where am I going to be?
Mm-hmm. Can those guys despawn, please? Ah. I don't like it. There we go, okay. And, okay, we're in the cave. We're in the cave.
Great peaceful Rust Valley.
That was a little scary. These snakes will run away from us. He's kind of... You're making that awkward. No, okay.
Every so often, you'll get the aggro snake.
Yeah. Okay, so... Now we're in Happy Happy Village. I'm gonna come over here and buy a couple more equipments. We're going to upgrade our bat to the Sandlot bat. And be careful to not overmash and accidentally buy extra stuff. Buy the Holmes hat. Okay, get a little bit more offense, a little bit more defense. Okay, and that's that for that. That's with the money we withdrew earlier. Okay, have to be careful here. Ah!
Ooh.
Jump scare. Ooh! If you don't react fast enough... Okay, those cultists are bad news because why?
Because they actually have a flag set on them that you cannot run. If you take that fight, you have to play it to the end. You can't run from them. And you know, we're gonna be dealing with them a little bit later. Right now, pass.
Yeah, so we go visit Paula. We don't have the key, though. But very importantly, we get the Franklin badge. Which is very important for the next boss encounter here. And not this encounter. But we do have a couple guaranteed fights we have to do with the cultists. And this is one of them. And a crow. thrown in for good measure.
I feel like the crows. We'll just add the crow in.
Okay, we're getting a couple hits in. But importantly, they haven't called for help. Oh, low roll. Oh!
Ooh.
That's not good. Okay, we have to do another rock in here. Okay, hopefully this takes them both out. Okay, one more hit, please die. No!
Oh.
Okay, just gonna bash my way out. I want to save my psychic points as much as possible. Okay, that'll do.
Smash.
That'll do. I'm gonna probably eat a hamburger here, though.
Yeah.
We do have plenty of hamburgers. Okay, level up, sure. I'll take it.
Hey, you gotta appreciate the safety burger.
Yeah. Lots
That
of
was
burgers
a
for
great
safety.
smash, though.
Yeah. It's a perfectly timed smash.
Now we get to go to Lag Central.
Yep. And here it is. Who? This is the. I like to think that it's just an old movie theater, and they like never clean the floor, so all the spilled soda is just built up, and the floor is extremely sticky. So you're just like scrunch, trying to walk through.
Yeah, I know. I could see that actually.
Yeah, that's my new head canon for everybody. You learned something new today about Earthbound. Okay, that's our second kind of forced encounter with a cultist, and then leg. Come on.
You gotta appreciate the dedication they had of not making the ones you don't interact with part of the background element.
Yeah.
They are legitimately all sprites.
I think
I appreciate that.
Do another burger. Just for extra safety. If we get really lucky, this fight can go by pretty quick. But if we don't get lucky, well, we'll see what happens when that happens. Okay, show me Franklin badge. No. What the Franklin badge can do is reflect his lightning attacks and back at him. Sometimes it'll miss. Only have one PSI rockin'. I'm hoping we get some reflex on this turn. None. Okay. So I'm not liking the look of this. Another paint attack. I think I better heal here.
Yeah. No reflex. Kind of bad luck.
Sheesh. Okay. Oh, and he heals, of course. This kind of script is on a cycle, I think. But we're down to just trying to bash our way out and hope we get some reflex in here somewhere. Nothing.
Please, garbage.
Okay. Probably should heal. Didn't hit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, everybody ever heard of Marathon Luck?
Okay, the dodge was there. Okay.
That's something. One time. Thank you.
Hey.
Goodness gracious.
That was scary.
Sheesh. That was getting a little dicey. Okay. So in a perfect world, you can kill him on turn 1. Because you could theoretically get 2 reflects. But we do not live in that world. So, well, there you go. We couldn't have a perfectly smooth sailing run today.
I think that the crashing boom pow, the attack there, is built off the architecture of the Thunder PSI. which at this rate has a 25% hit rate. Because it's 25 for every party member or enemy in the encounter. So Carpenter only had about a 25% chance to hit. Really low. And then how many times we rolled it? The odds were kind of messy there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, watch out for crows. Okay. I mean, not that it's a big deal if we get into an encounter, but just don't want to deal with that time loss. So what we're going to do here is going to look crazy. I'm going to drop my cheap bracelet. I'm going to drop my Holmes hat. We're going to drop all our armor. That's because we're going to set up for a death warp here in a minute. We're going to get Paula here. And Paula isn't that important in terms of combat stats, but we need Paula for story progression reasons. So I'm also going to throw away this teddy bear, because unfortunately that's going to slow down our death warping. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. You're gonna be careful here. Okay, we're good. Sometimes you just get like a billion crows there.
Those that don't know, the teddy bear is kind of like an extra party member that will kind of absorb damage. You can't heal it. It can't basically take any action. It's just, think of it like the substitution from Pokemon. Kind of like the enemies can target it and kind of go from there.
That's right. So a neat thing that we can do in this encounter is just keep spamming the ATM card. Oh wow, that's a really good death warp there. No, that mole can just do nothing on a lot of his turns, which you don't want to see. But the neat thing with the ATM card is that it's better than defending to do nothing, because defending, of course, raises your defense value. You take less damage. But by using the ATM card, of course, it does nothing, and then so you're able to take full damage. Yeah, and the math works out. So when you die, you do lose half your money. But we're able to keep enough in pocket to revive Paula there, and we're good to go. So now we have this kind of side quest here we have to do to get the story to progress. Do you want to kind of update us on the lore here?
Yeah, here is your lore drop. So we have rescued Paula. So now we are going back to Polestar, which is her home. Her parents run a daycare/school. And we're going to get the best line that is dropped, talking about like, hey, wipe your eye or dry your eyes, wipe your nose, and don't cry. Because she's saying, hey, I'm going to be okay. We're going to go save the world, but it'll be okay. Just believe in me. So wipe your eyes, blow your nose. I love that. I love that quote, first and foremost. Yeah. So we're going to go talk to Everdread, which if you're playing this casually, you find out that he helped Paula get taken, and he's going to give you money and be like, hey, I messed up. Here's some money. Go do with it what you will. And we're going to go pay off some debt. And then we're going to have a really nice, we're going to have a nice input break. We call it the dance party. So make sure that if you have GIF emotes for Twitch, make sure to have them all ready up, so that you can drop those during the dance party.
Yeah, I'll have to watch back the stream to check out everybody's fun dancing emotes. We're going to do a little particular movement here, so I don't mess it up, to try to avoid a photo spot trigger. There we go. Okay, we're in. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I need to show you my backstage pass. There we go. And so there's a photo spot right outside the theater there, but you kind of get up against the wall there. You can just avoid it.
There you go.
Okay, so to get the things progressing, we got to go back here. in the back, but we don't actually need to talk to anybody, so we're just gonna turn right around. And it's concert time, people.
And this is a perfect time for host information. Go!
Yes, hello, thank you. All right, so I wanted to tell a little bit more about QMUNITY. QMUNITY has helped over 13,000 people who sought help in 2022. They continue to meet community demand for low-barrier, queer-competent services equipped to support those navigating sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression across all age groups in British Columbia. Their Information and Referral Services Program, or QDesk, continues to act as the beating heart for information and referral for anyone in British Columbia seeking information, resources, and support related to two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual areas of information, and offers resources to service providers as well. Thank you.
Wonderful. Now, everybody, enjoy the music.
Make sure to count how many people are on stage. Runaway 5. My favorite piece of trivia. There are not 5 people on that stage.
Yeah, I feel like come up with the band joke like bass players aren't real people or something. I don't know.
The Runaway 5 featuring Duke Silver.
There you go.
But
now there's 5.
Now we have lost several people.
Yeah, that's a significant percentage down.
All right, so here's the question. Are you a left or right bus person? Let's find out.
To be honest, I don't know. Does this mean right side?
Yeah,
I go
you're
like
right
this?
bus.
Okay, I'm a right busser.
Okay.
Oop. I accidentally said no. Okay.
I am very much a left busser.
And then you had one cutscene, but why not have another? Now we got our bus ride to Threed with even more groovy tunes. So let's see those emotes. I want to watch it back on a VOD and see those.
I love so one of the things that I really love about this category, first and foremost, it's an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, depending on how you do. And it really kind of gets you into the heart of Earthbound. If you decide I want to go further than this, you absolutely can. If you decide, you know what, I'm good, it's still a great start. And then on top of that, you have cutscenes like this where you can go hydrate. You can go grab yourself a drink real fast. You can actually put down the controller and do some stretches of your hands. I don't know about you, I hit about 30 and then my hands started to hurt and shrivel up after a little bit. So I need that little extra flexing. But it enables you to have that moment of taking care of yourself during the speed run. And I personally really love that.
Yeah, it's nice to take a breather. Oh, I see some flies, and I don't like it. But yeah, that is appreciated about Earthbound. You don't need to kill yourself with your hands, and it's pretty nice that way.
Yeah. Big
come over here
on that one.
Grab that. Oh!
Whoa!
Alright, this guy's coming for me. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Not the worst thing possible.
Just gonna hit this
Not
button.
great, let me be very clear.
Yeah. This guy's probably gonna kill us. Oh no, okay. Okay, level 14, sure.
Levels now mean no levels later, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so it looks like should be. Oh, I see you there. Okay, we're out of the cemetery. Butterfly, don't need you. Try to wiggle my way through the gap there. Okay. So now we go into the hotel and get captured. Because it's time to meet Jeff.
My favorite. So here's the question for you. And everybody in chat can answer this question.
Oop, I
So
hit a
what do I
button
do?
I wasn't supposed to hit. Oh no.
What just happened?
I accidentally hit my home button.
Can you reverse?
This is a problem. Why? Oh no. If I go like this. Oh shoot, I think I lost my progress. I did. Oh no, this is worst case scenario right here. It's gone.
Oh,
I bumped it and then hit the button and then now it's gone. Well, shoot. I don't know what to do now.
that's
So
Last
as
save.
you can see, it's a little cropped. I'm playing on an SNES Classic. I require guidance.
I need an adult.
I do need an adult, please. Help. No. I mean, my last practice save is way back. Like,
Would have been before Peaceful Wrestle, wouldn't it have?
yeah, it's right before, what do you call them? Slug grind? Before Titanic
Oh,
Ant.
that's
It's like over 30, 40 minutes. I did not prepare for this. I'm so sorry. Not from Earthbound. I could do a completely other game.
I encountered this.
Yeah, this wasn't even on my radar of something that could go wrong.
Do me a favor, just try to load up the game. Standard. I'm trying to remember if going into 3 gives you an automatic save. I don't think it does, but we can pray to the everything above and below.
You're right. You're right. I know the SNES Classic or whatever it's called, SNES Mini, is weird about saves. Let's see where this is. Let's see where this is. Okay,
Yeah.
we can make this work. I don't know where I am.
We probably would have lost 20, 25 minutes. Because you still have to go through.
I'm just gonna keep going until I'm told otherwise. Let's see. I gotta. Do you have an idea, Derek?
It would probably, you know what? We could probably run it right up to estimate. It might take right up to estimate. So my thought process having ran this, run it till estimate or till next scheduled run. We can get as far as we can. Hopefully that's the end of the game. If not, it'll be right near. That would be my thought process.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go and do what we can and then cut it off. I'm so sorry, guys.
it as far as running, production-wise, that's a whole different ballgame. I cannot speak on that, but it happens. I went under the infamous power bar incident from GDQ. So it happens.
All right, we'll do our best here. So we're back in, I think, before Pencil Eraser.
Yep.
To do this again. I'm still on the lookout for butterflies. Okay. Be nice to me, game. Oh, there's bad guys. And another bad guy. Can I get through, please? No, go away. Okay, so once again... A little bit, there we go. Just kind of get the pencil, or the iron pencil on screen. And that'll trigger the Apple Kid phone call once we get back over to Tucson. Sprout, go away. Another one, go away. Okay. Now we're making our way over to the park again. I see that butterfly, but he's being guarded by the mushrooms. Mushrooms won't aggro you unless you get pretty close. We'll just walk around them.
Maybe we get a chance to run back Carpenter for better luck.
That's true. We'll see if we can get a crazy first cycle Carpenter or something like that.
It can happen. I have faith. Also, we get to enjoy Dance Party again.
That's true. Okay, whew. Yeah. Keep it together. Me.
That is the hard part about. I mean, honestly, I think we can all agree. I think most of us have some experience doing some speed running or even casually playing games. The tilt is sometimes the hardest thing. I've taken deaths to Titanic Ant. I participated in one of the Boogie % tournaments a couple years ago, and I took about 3 deaths to Titanic Ant.
Ooh.
And at that point, I was ready to just got done and then go hide in shame. But I think the ultimate part is knowing, okay, you know what? It happens. Bad luck. It hits on occasion, and it hits hard. But making the best of what we got. Making some lemonade out of lemons.
That's a good way to look at it. Okay. So, we're just gonna... Ooh, bad guys. Hope that, for the most part, Peaceful Rest Valley behaves itself. And Carpenter behaves himself, and everybody is just gonna be well behaved, and it's gonna be smooth sailing. And we're gonna squeak this run out there somehow. Magic. Bad guys, go away, please. Oh, and I don't got nothing. I need a butterfly and an apple juice and a nap.
I mean, that just sounds good.
Uh-huh. Okay. UFO. The tree over there in my way. Sometimes you can outrun the trees I'm not going for that butterfly. Can I get... We're just, in a bad spot. I don't know if I could have outrun the tree or not. Can I run away from this fight?
I don't think you can. I would... Ooh.
We're gonna find out together. Nope.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Alright, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
They don't want to kill me. I'm gonna sneeze myself to death. Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, when it rains, it pours. Okay. I have the pencil eraser. So we do it again. One more time with feeling. Okay.
I think it might be a decent time to hear from the host. Oh.
Yes, please.
Hi, yes, thank you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about QMUNITY, just a short little thing. QMUNITY has been built by and for queer, trans, and two-spirit communities since 1979. That's like almost 50 years. That's crazy. Today, their leadership continues to create and build an organization that supports everyone within the two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual communities across British Columbia to support connection and leadership. Again, if you wanted to donate to QMUNITY, please type in !donate in the chat and a link should pop up automatically. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Those caves were not being nice to me this time. Okay, third time's is the charm, as they say.
You got this.
Oh, and the pencil is erased. All right, wonderful. Butterfly. Okay. So now we have some psychic points to break in case of emergency. Man.
That was a spooky spawn.
Yeah. Peaceful Rest Valley has no chill today. Oh, let me go over here. Are you despawned? I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. Can everybody go away, please? That guy's still there, but he's thankfully stuck in the corner. Another butterfly. I will take it.
Hey.
Oh, go away. No! Okay, thankfully that UFO despawned. Sometimes these guys who move crazy will, if you get them just far enough out of your view, they will despawn themselves.
You can appreciate it. Ooh. Double tree bite.
Don't like that. Don't like that either. Go away. All right, I need some spirit bomb energy, chat.
Dragon Ball notes. Let's find out. Not next time on
I'm just
Dragon
gonna run
Balls.
away from. Oh no. Took a risk and paid for it. Okay, we're gonna blast. Just like rocking at this guy. Okay, one more hit should do the trick. Oh, we got a cold. That's annoying.
I like the healing in this game where it's just like, all right, cool, it's healing. You get a cold instead of poison. on occasion you can get homesick.
Mm-hmm.
They're clever.
Yeah, I still need to buy my equipment, I guess.
I think while we're doing the equipment, go for it now. I don't know why I find that throwing it over to the host like that amazing. Go for it.
Let's see. I need to pull out. I'll have to do it later. Grab more money. Alright, go ahead. Just talking to myself.
That was good, Kate.
Alright, I'm gonna say hi to Paula again. Okay, there's this fight. Let's try this again.
Hey, real quick, do I have a minute to read a couple donations?
Go for it.
Thank you. All right, so a little bit ago, Shooky T sent in $10. Good luck on the Earthbound run. Quickly became one of my favorites. Maybe one day I'll finish a glitchless run. May Peaceful Rest Valley be peaceful and Pond Cave be pleasant. Thank you, Shooky T. And DJ Fatso sent in $8.40 and said, with any run on this Earth, there are bound to be hiccups with a game this long. Great run so far, loving it. Keep up the great work, and let's get that SM64 race met. So both of these donations were for aiming towards the Super Mario 64 16 race with Croa. All right, thank you so much, DJ Fatso and Shooky T. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Well, shoot. We're in a bit of a pickle here. I have the Franklin badge. Okay. I got a little risky there, and my PSI Rockin' missed on the cultist, and he killed me. So that's unfortunate. We gotta go back through Peaceful Rest Valley one more time. Okay. But the fourth time, now that's when we really start cooking. Ah! Sneak attack.
So one of the tricks that I've started to kind of more learn and implement is as you're going through doors, let up an input. So that way, as soon as you enter the room, you are not within range of something.
Okay,
and it is specifically because of these sprouts that I've learned that trick.
Yeah.
That and the cultists.
Oh, these guys are just being mean. Can you go away? Oh, and there's more. Wonderful. Can't despawn him. All right. RNG, behave yourself, please, one time. Okay, we're out of here. Ah, a UFO. Go away. I'm in focus mode here.
You got it. Ultimately, Peaceful Rest Valley has it is all about the spawns. Like, you can't stutter step anything here. Despawning is your only option. We've seen some great despawning. Let me make that very clear. There is nothing that is going egregiously user error. Let me be clear. So sometimes, again, I said Earthbound it just happens. Sometimes you run it up, and the game just decides, no, not today. Why don't you go take a break? Go do something else. Not this at this moment. Especially when you're practicing. Something that I can highly recommend is when you are practicing runs, and this is something that I have experienced because I am also running a game later. So getting to learn something new is practicing until frustration isn't great practice. It's about the quality of practice, not the quantity of practice. So when I was learning Boogie percent, is I would learn how to do the hill climb, and when I got frustrated, it was like, all right, time to put it down. Any practice past this point, it's not going to be beneficial to me, and all it's going to be is just frustrating. So I had set up a save point right before the hill climb, and I would load it in. I would go until I was frustrated, and I'd close it, and I'd keep doing that over and over. So I think that that's really important when running any sort of game, is saying, okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna walk away for a little bit, and then I'll come back and practice when I'm feeling a little bit better about it.
Yeah, it's a good mindset to have. And we are, again, the game is not letting up. Are these guys gonna kill me? Can you chill one time, game, please? He's not dead. He's dead.
Okay.
Oh, sheesh.
That was scary. I think you still have some burgers left.
I have 2.
I'm
gonna get a croissant.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it's this guy.
Correct. The other one is the skip sandwich.
Okay. Now back through the sticky shoe town.
The eggs are free, apparently. Yeah. I never go get the eggs. I gotta be honest. I just don't do that.
I've gone for eggs before.
What's your HP looking like right now?
56. I'll be safe. I'm gonna eat 1 hamburger.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
All right, watch this. Turn 1, car painter. Here it comes.
I believe in it. I believe in the turn 1 crashing boom bang.
Okay, that's a good start.
Hey, you know what? I think that was pretty good.
He healed for so much. Okay, give me a reflect here. Do it, game. Do it. No, you punk. Getting low. I don't like it. I heal just in case.
Oh, come on, game.
1 time. Ah, I healed for so much. One time. Thank you.
Hey!
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, that was a lot. That was better than the first run.
Yeah?
Where it was like, what was it? 8 reflects that it failed?
Something like that, yeah. can be particularly tricky because he can also heal himself.
Yeah. There is a bug with that heal. If you use PSI rocket on a specific turn, it'll actually cause a bug. This fight is pretty much scripted in the order of things that he does. So if you're learning a route, I think the documentation for this route is really good. One of the things I really like is the fact that we have a image guide. And it shows you along with a little bit of text of what you're supposed to be doing. So it's not just a wall of text where it's like, all right, this is difficult to get through. It has images, which I personally like. It makes it so much easier to have it off to the side while you're doing a run. You're able to glance over and go, right, that's right. I need to go this direction, or this is the order that I need to sell items or buy items. So I can wholeheartedly say, give this category a try. Like I said, I've been running it for several years now.
Sneak attack.
And the Earthbound community is really high. It's really up there, extremely active, and always encouraging people to give it a try. Like I said, Boogie percent is the gateway into any percent.
Yeah, I will say the process of learning the speedrun has been very smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the image guide is great, and there's even more guides than that.
Yeah, my personal favorite thing. But honestly, if you're in the Earthbound community, getting to talk to any of the community members, like, hey, do you think we could run a couple matches together? Even things like that, or like even a little bit of watching the VOD and going, well, okay, here's what I think's going on, or here's what I would do. Really great, honestly. It's a great community to be a part of. I think we're actually doing pretty soon, in a couple months, we're actually doing another Boogie percent tournament. So now would be a really good time if you want to start learning it and get involved in that. I would consider it.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Maybe put my hand in and try out some of the racing.
I highly recommend it.
All right, Mole, can you play along, please? Does not want to attack Paula. Come on, one time. There we go.
At least.
Why did I survive with 1 HP?
Got save. So in this game, you have a status called Guts, and that is basically kind of you're supposed to take mortal damage, but whoops, you didn't. You got saved.
Oh, okay, good to know.
It's really great when you want to gut save. It's not great when you're trying to not do that.
Yeah. Okay, so, well, with all the extra deaths, I had to pull out some more cash out of the ATM. But this is the point where I'm supposed to run back up to the hospital, as we remember. Okay, revive Paula. Okay, so we're gonna go down and do the whole Runaway 5 bit here. Let's see. Cut our way through the bushes.
Hey, at least there's no random encounters here, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now we get to go do the dance party again.
Yeah, that's always a fun time. We got to visit Everdread one more time.
I love this park area. It's something that you don't see too often in RPGs. Just like an open market. It always feels like you always see like standalone buildings, especially. Let me be very good. Especially in the era that this game was made in the 90s. This game had a lot of things that you just didn't see in things like popular ones like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. Those are the two big RPGs that I think at this time. This game had a very unique take on it, where you're dealing with burgers and you're fighting cultists and robots and things like that, and it's just so. To me, it is so rooted in nostalgia that this game just takes you back to like the 90s.
Yeah, it's definitely got a very unique sense of style, if you will. It's really unlike any other game, especially like any other RPG, which I think is a big part of the charm for people. What's made it last, you know, the test of time, be such a beloved game and franchise.
I think, and one of the other things that I know is the Earthbound community also has two different randomizers. We have an ancient cave randomizer and a key item randomizer. So that kind of helps if you're kind of feeling like in a slump with any percent or boogie percent or whatever category you're running. There's always choices of randomizer where, hey, I can go play an ancient cave randomizer, very similar to what you'd see in like I think it's Final Fantasy 4 or 5. I don't recall off the top of my head. Or a key item randomizer like you'd see in a lot of other randomizers. And I think that helps keep it fresh for people. I know there's a cycle where people go, okay, well, I'm grinding for boogie percent PB. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go play key item randomizer, or I'm going to go play ancient cave. And there's consistently, we just finished up the ancient cave tournament recently. So there's tournaments of boogie percent and ancient cave and the item scrambler. So there's a lot of interaction that you can choose if you want to interact a lot, a little, what your interaction level is with the community. And even then, it's not just tournaments. There's also friendly races for scrambler and stuff like that. So like, there's a lot of potential there of just getting to hang out with cool people and getting to hang out and just have fun, which is ultimately what video games are all about, right?
Yeah, it's fun to see such an active community in both, you know, developing new ways to play and encouraging interaction and the community of it. It's cool to see.
I have heard rumors that Earthbound is getting official AP support soon at Archipelago. Those that like multi-world stuff.
Oh, interesting.
I've heard rumors. I don't know if it's backed up, but I'm pretty sure it was on the dev list, and I'm excited for that. That'll be a really cool way to play the game.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. To check that out. Okay, Threed.
I like Threed. Do you have a favorite town in this route?
In just boogie percent?
Yeah. Shallow pool, but
I'd probably have to say Annette.
okay. I can dig it.
Although just the The Winters tune bop is a bop, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can hard agree on that.
And it has to be said, if it hasn't been said already, the entirety of the soundtrack is tunes wall to wall. I see some bad guys there.
I think there's only like 1 or 2 tracks that I'm like, I don't want to listen to going to bed with this.
Yeah.
But every other tune, I'm like, I'll put this on as I'm doing dishes or going to bed or whatnot. Like, it is a relaxing bop. And no doubt, if you've watched any YouTube, at any point, you have heard at least one Earthbound song. It is the funny meme song that people just put in. So you've heard some of the music. I am almost sure, even if you've never played this game, it is a certified jam.
Absolutely. I have a number of Earthbound tracks on my own video game playlist that I like to use.
I think if I ever had my phone off of silent, my ringtone is actually the tone that you hear when the zombies interact with you, the feeling weird tone.
Oh, nice.
But my phone is never off silent, so...
There we go. We did it. We're back in it, baby.
Get it, Patrick. Save the city.
So whoever decided to put the turbo button next to the home button needs... I'm going to have some strong words for.
When you find a way to deactivate the home button, right?
Yeah.
Where's that button that you see on cartoons where you have to flip up the cover and then you can hit the button?
Yeah, we need one of those. I just needed to get a better controller, I think. Okay, anyways. We'll see what we can do here. We've gone over estimates. We'll probably do a little bit more of this, and then I think we're going to cut it off. So sorry that we probably won't see Boogie Tent today.
If we don't see Boogie Tent, we still do need to see Tessie, and I think we can do that.
I think
and Tessie we trust. So in the Earthbound community, Tessie is almost deity level. I'm not saying that I haven't, but I'm also definitely saying I have written liturgy, jokingly deifying Tessie.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it feels like I probably shouldn't, but it's so good. Like talking about how it's like the great guardian of the lake, and it's so peaceful and majestic. And it's like, no, I'm here for this because this is kind of my feelings, and as a whole, the community's feelings on Tessie. Everybody loves.
Absolutely. Okay, so now we get to play as Jeff for a minute here.
We get to go visit our friend Maxwell, aka not our friend. Can we take a moment to appreciate? Gives you a bent key, goes, yeah, sure, that should unlock the locker. You go next door, try it, and he goes, oh, you know what? I knew it wouldn't work, but here's a machine that will. And it's like, dude, you sent me over there with this broken key. What's going on?
Yeah, that's not very nice. But now we get to raid the locker room, equip a weapon, equip a hat, and venture out into the wilds.
We can agree that hat is pretty dope, but it's honestly not as cool as Tony's hat. That nice little pork pie hat is, or like that barbershop quartet hat. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
That's the great hat in this game. And I love that it's so small, but it looks so good.
Yeah, they do get a lot of mileage out of a small number of pixels.
Also, fun fact, in the background you see a poster that says hot and has a carrot. Some people say that inspired Hotland in Undertale.
Oh, interesting.
So if you've played Undertale, you definitely see some inspiration from this game. And there is a long storied history of the creator of Undertale, Toby Fox, created a ROM hack for Earthbound, which then led to him doing work on a popular webcomic. That's where we got the tune for Megalovania. So art style and kind of like the nostalgia weirdness from Undertale, and then we get Megalovania, and then we get Undertale. Boom. Just saying.
Nice.
It's one of those really interesting, like, the domino effect of that's actually really cool. How we get our favorite character of all time.
All right. Here it comes. Bum 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 beam.
I love Tessie. It is a great character. Great emote, even. It's such a simple design. It's a purple, goofy looking dinosaur slash whale slash definitely Lapras from Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But it just looks so happy to be here.
Yeah, what's the thing that people say? Relaxed, moisturized, in my own lane, kind of a vibe.
Exactly.
How does that go? Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, if we do need to cut it off here, I think now's as good a time as any. And thank you so much to Derek for submitting this game. It's been a blast running it. And I didn't say it earlier, but we should have had a That's Never Happened Before. So mark that off on your Speedromizer bingo boards. But thanks for everybody who puts this event together. It is not easy to run these events, I know, speaking from experience.
It is true. It has been a blast to help talk about this game with you, and I've gotten to see some VODs from you. It's really encouraging. But yeah, I'm super excited, and yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/DerekJaneC, probably playing Earthbound at some point, or other speedruns. And I'll see y'all later for Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, thank you. Stay tuned to the marathon, guys.